Hello, Larissa Monet here. This video is going to be about my one and only experience with going to college in an HBCU for 1 year. First of all, let's just get this out of the way. The reason why it was 1 year was because I transferred from a junior college, went to that college years later, and I ended up going to that college at 24 years old. So imagine how that went, right? The college I attended was Lincoln University in Missouri. Like I said, did it 1 year, realized still not for me. Okay, doesn't matter how much time I took off to see if it'll be better if I'm more mature or whatever, still wasn't for me. So it ain't for everybody, it wasn't for me. But so it was an HBCU in Missouri, Lincoln University. Like, first of all, Missouri racist as hell. So however that survived as long as it did, I'm happy for that. But it was an experience to have, trust me. It was definitely an experience. I'm not going to bore you with the academic parts of it. Who cares? You know, like I said, and it ain't for everybody, so I'm damn sure not going to talk about the things I hated most. But let's talk about how lit. It was lit. Imagine an all-black school, okay? All black, I mean, it's not all black. Of course, other people went, but this, I ain't talking about other people. I'm talking about my people, okay? We was in there strong, okay? It ain't no damn sure ain't no Howard, okay? So it was very small. It was like the size of like a decent sized high school. But so everybody knew everything and everybody knew everybody's business, okay? Let's say it like that. So it was small. Memories were definitely quickly made from that first week you arrived. Was the fact that they told me I had to stay on campus. I had to live in a dorm room. I was like, what? I was like, oh, no, don't worry about it. I already got my apartment and stuff almost set up, don't worry, getting that paperwork filled out. And he's like, oh, no, you can't. That's what I'm saying. You have to live in the dorm room for the first year. I said, this can't be right. I said, what you mean? I said, oh, no, I'm not 18, I'm 24. They was like, we don't care. You living in them damn dorms. Just now pick a dorm. Pick what you can afford or financial aid can pay for. Get your ass in them dorms. I was like, what? 24 years old, turning 25, gotta be in a dorm room with a bunch of underage people. So that's where my first, I was like, this is gonna be a test. I already knew this was Jesus tested me, tested my patience, my gangster, my morals, my values, my willpower. I was being tested. That was rough. Being in the dorms was rough, but I would never trade that experience in for nothing. I made memories. Like being in HBCU was wonderful. It's how you think it is, however they portray being in a black college on TV is how it is. It was like stump the yard in that bitch. You had fraternities and sororities always on the yard and always doing this and always doing that. It was always things to do for business, for activities, parties, it was always something to do. But it was different than going to a different college. I visited plenty of colleges. I visited different colleges, but it was such a different experience because it was black. It was it's us everywhere. The games lit, the band was lit, the parties lit. First of all, let's get into it. I'm a girl, I'm a female. Let's talk about the guys. So many of my fine brothers walking around that campus. You had your guys that was in suits. You had your frat boys. You had your hood dudes that want to just leave the hood and they want to get their education. Okay, the first ones that was going to college. Fine, just fine. Couldn't believe how many fine brothers were in one place. Okay, fine brothers. So going at 24. First question I had to make sure I always ask. Yeah, how old are you? No little baby's about to get me caught up, okay? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had my nights where I had my hood tucked tight and my all black on creeping to and from a room I shouldn't have been in. Okay, I had my nights. I'm not ashamed. I don't regret it. It's worth it. But still, I couldn't let no little babies get me caught up. Like I said, school is small, so everybody talks. So I wasn't around there throwing throwing the cat around. Just knew. I mean, Charles came off a couple times, but wasn't throwing it around. Everybody's gonna talk about it. Wasn't gonna do it. Like I said, the games, football games, basketball games, they had competitions, gospel fests, but they had so many things for different occasions, and it was nice to see, us black people put that stuff together and be able to facilitate events and be able to have it come together. Like I said, as small as it was a little ghetto. I'll admit, it's pretty ghetto. It's pretty ghetto, but not in the worst ways. The only terrible experience I've had was that, there was some shootings. Yeah, some shootings. But like I said, wasn't no Howard. It was like the size of a high school. So when it got turned, it got turned. Like they lockdowns and stuff like that. It was kind of hood. But what the best party I went to while I was there. 2 parties were even to me. One, now I don't know the name of it, but it was this Q party that got thrown at this actual venue for homecoming. Homecoming was lit. It's this Q party that got thrown. Q's threw the best parties. I was so damn drunk. First of all, I was so intoxicated, but I don't know what happened, but I had the MF and juice that night. I was walking in there like Stevie J, like, who want it? First of all, because I was in my best shape that I've ever been in. Like, I'm pregnant now, but I'm still keeping the weight off. Like, I was in the best shape of my life, and you sent me to a black college. I was in there. I had this little red dress on that I couldn't fit for years. I'm like, y'all ain't about to tell me nothing. I'm about to come and put my mat down, okay? Best party. And then the one next to that was the foam party during Spring Fest. Lit, okay? They had, literally was foam everywhere. I'm 5'3". It was foam all on top. You couldn't even see in front of you. That's how much foam. It was real fun. One of them little bubbles, it was foam. It was so much fun. And I was drunk in that too. Very fun. I did have some issues with some females, but that's because people want to test me. Like, I think people thought, because my age, like, I wasn't going to react in a way where that wasn't, like, I was going to be more mature. I think that's what people thought. Like, no, I don't care what age I am. You would never be able to disrespect me. I would check a bitch. I would whoop a bitch. I would smack a bitch. Okay? So that's what I had to let be known too. I had to check some little girls. Okay? Let them know, yeah, I don't play that. Mama don't play that. Okay? I don't care where y'all think y'all at. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So, but that was like the only negative things. But I didn't really have too much stuff going on that was like negative. It was just, I just don't like school. That's all it is. I just don't like being in school. I don't like sitting in a classroom. Like, I thought if I went years later that it was going to feel different. Like, I was going to feel like ready to learn. I was in the classroom like, it just still wasn't for me. But if you are in school now and you do feel determined and just graduate, good for you. Do it for you. It just wasn't for me. Just wasn't for me. But if you are going to college or you're thinking about transferring or you don't just go anywhere just because. Try your hand in an HBCU. It's a different experience. It's very fun and it's a wonderful time to be around us and see you're just inspired. Like, I learned some stuff about myself that I didn't even know I needed to learn. I met a bunch of people, I networked, and it just gave me some good motivation and gave me good perspective on the things that I needed to do. There's people younger than me surpassing me, and I was like, but that made me look at my life twice. Like, what are you doing? So that was like I said, it was a wonderful learning experience, and I'm glad I was able to do it. And I was glad I was able to be around my people, and especially when, that's when the racial tension started to become higher and higher and higher. So we were all together during that moment, and it was wonderful to see. You know, besides, like I said, the immature kids that were just there to kick it or whatever the case, it was still a good balance of every type of person. But we all look the same. It's all blacks. It's all us. So yeah, I wouldn't trade the experience for the world. I wouldn't do it twice, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'm glad I was able to make those memories. So listen, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, and I was happy I was able to go. I was glad I was able to have that experience. Like I said, and I wish anybody would try to take that away from me, because I only went for a year. Listen, if somebody asks me what college did you go to? Yeah, I went to Lincoln University, because Sally Mae's still calling me, asking about those funds I owe. So that's my college. If somebody say, what school did you go to? I went to Lincoln University in Missouri. Okay, but other than that, yeah. So if you want to try out, I just believe you should do it though, for the experience and everything. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. But yeah, that's it. So like, subscribe, share. Y'all know what to do. Thank you.